One of the most wonderful quote. I love it. The magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. So before we further proceed with this video, I have one question which you have to ask yourself. Just grab a piece of paper and list down for the next 10 to 15 seconds. Think about it. What it is something that you have been procrastinating over the month of 1, 2 or 3 months, or maybe you have decided to do something and it's been complete 1 year, you are not even able to take the action plan. Just list this down for the next 10 to 15 minutes and then after start watching this video. So today I'm just going to uncover the 5 strategies that will definitely help you way out of this problem and definitely will help you start on those things which you have been procrastinating. And what actually the trap which we have get into, we always say that we have to do by tomorrow itself. Definitely I will do by the next month. Definitely I will do by after maybe 3 to 4 months. But these 3 months has already been extended into the years. And again we say that by the next new years, I will start executing the thing which I really want to. You say you are not going to destroy your time. You say you are going to utilize the time and start reading on something you have already decided of. But this is not the thing just happen with you only. You are not alone. It happens with everyone. And I've also gone through the same and I've just implemented these strategies that is going to help me be better in this way to overcome these challenges and not to be the one who will be procrastinating over something that really matters the most. And today also we will understand that how this is controlling our brain and how we can just get out of this trap and further exceed ourselves towards something which we definitely have to do at any cost without any excuses, even if the thing which we have been procrastinating over the last 1 year or maybe 2 to 3 years. So what actually this procrastination is and why we generally procrastinate. The procrastination is something which we generally do, which we generally try to do the thing by next day or tomorrow, even if we have already scheduled that we have to do this today only. And why this happens? Because whenever it is something that feels a bit harder or maybe something which we feel it is not prepared enough to start something, that is where the journey begins of this procrastination. And this plays with us most of the time and we are not even aware of. And in this situation, what our brains say, if it is the hard things, they just try to spend their times on something, maybe scrolling to the YouTube videos, maybe scrolling to the social media applications, maybe going through and spending some time over somewhere that doesn't even matter the most. That is completely easy and very fun and rewarding in very instant moment. The moment you are getting a reward very instantly, that is where actually you are going to do the thing. And that is what causes you to procrastinate over something that has no such instant reward. So in short, this procrastination is caused by we are not able to find the instant reward over something which we have already decided to do. Because if you have already decided that by tomorrow itself I will be going to the gym, maybe for the next 3 to 6 months, and that is the reason we are not going to see the results and the instant reward after maybe 1 or 2 days. It is going to be taking a long, maybe 6 to 7 months, you are going to take any kind of improvement over this. And that is the one reason that we generally procrastinate over something. On the other hand, if we are going with the entertainment things like scrolling through the social media application and doing things which is completely fun and entertainment for us, we generally do this because that is where we have the instant gratification is. So the first strategy here we have is 2-minute rules. If you have not gone through this book, Atomic Habit by James Clear, you just have to go through this once, at least once in a life. So here we have one of the first strategy which is taken from this book, Atomic Habit, written by the James Clear. It just say the 2-minute rule. If you really want to start something, just start for the next 2 minutes. And you won't even see yourself and you won't even be able to resist yourself to not to continue in the state. And even this 2 minute has already been extended into the 20 minutes and this 20 minute has already been extended into the 2 hours and you have no such realizing. Because most of the times what we do is we just avoid starting something. And why we avoid the starting something? Because we feel that we are not even prepared enough or we feel that it is going to be harder. But the moment you started something, the half of the task you have already completed. If you have not gone through this video itself, I have explained everything in detail that what actually the reason of procrastination and perfectionism is. and how it is correlated to each other. And once you master upon this perfectionism and start something on anyway, you will accomplish 90% more than what actually you do nowadays. So go through once this, and definitely you will never regret later on spending your time and investing your time on this video for the next 10 to 15 minutes. So always remember, starting is the first and very hardest part of something which we are going to do. So always try to start for the next 2 minutes. Maybe if you are going to study for the next examinations, you just have to read for the next 2 minutes and you will continue reading this. If you want to go for the gym, you are not feeling like you have to, but you just have to get ready and get out of your home for the next 2 minutes. You will definitely tend to go for the gym and never come back to your home. And here we have the second strategy, because why we procrastinate is most of the time because we are not seeing the instant gratifications. And that is the one of the reason that whenever you are going to do something, maybe you wanted to start learning one of the programming languages, and it is going to take you at least 1 or 2 months. So you have to set yourself one of the deadline that once I will be able to learn this for the next 1 or 2 months, I will reward myself something, maybe going for a little bit of vacation in nearby areas. So now you have to reward yourself traveling to somewhere else with one of your friends. Now, once you are able to do this, maybe you want to go to the gym. You decided, okay, for the next 3 months, I will be able to continue at least 5 days a week. And after the completion of this, I will reward something that will be better for you. You know what actually going to be making you more happy and what it is something that you love the most. And if you would be able to do this, definitely you have in your mind that once I will be able to complete this, I have something in reward as a form, and you will be able to complete those. If you're asking me, that I have already committed that by the end of this 2025, if I will be able to upload at least 50 plus of the content in this channel itself, I will reward myself one of the simple smartphone, which will be helpful for me in this process. Kind of thing you could also do for yourself according to your need, because that is what actually going to boost me in this process to be continue and to upload at least 2 to 3 videos every single week to accomplish this 50 plus of the content by the next December itself. And the third one here we have is you need to build one of the system that is actually going to build you one of the habit. Maybe if you want to be consistent for the next 2 months, you just have to take a piece of paper, make a checkbox for the next 30 days. And if you wanted to learn something, maybe it is the coding, if you wanted to go for the gym, whatever it is, according to your field. So you have decided that for every 2 hours, I will spend learning this programming language. I will fill up this checkbox, and you just have to stick this onto the door so that whenever you are going out of your home, whenever coming to your home from outside, you will have the realization that this is something the target for me every single day will have to accomplish, and will have to devote or invest my 2 hours for these programming languages or to learn the new skills. So for the next 30 days, you are going to fill up the checkbox. So this way you have accountability set. And so this accountability set will definitely help you to be consistent for the next 2 months or maybe 1 month, whichever you have already decided to complete for every single day to invest your few amount of time. And then after you are going to check it out. And the fourth one here is just make this procrastination hurt you, because you just need to set a deadline. If you have not even set the deadlines, you are not going to create any kind of urgency. And the moment you have no such urgency, it is going to make you to procrastinate over something, and you won't be able to do these things effectively for the next 1 or 2 months, whatever you have decided on. And that is what actually going to create one of the problem for you. So what you can do in this case, suppose you have been procrastinating to upload the videos. Maybe I will upload tomorrow itself. Again tomorrow you say I will upload day after tomorrow itself. And this happens for the next 10 days, 15 days, and still you have not even uploaded a video. So in this case, what you need is you just have to write one of the community post, and there only you are going to write that day after tomorrow going to be coming one of the videos. And now you have already set the deadline. All of your audience know that tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, is going to be one of the video coming out in this channel itself. And now you have the urgency that you are going to create it anyhow, because you have already committed. The same way I have already committed myself. In my few of the videos, I've already mentioned that before this 2025 ends, by the next of December, I will have to upload 50 plus of the contents. And this accountability is going to continue for me for the next 2 months to upload 50 plus of the content at least. Let's suppose you are not able to start the journey of your exercise. So what you need is, you just need to visit any of the nearby gym, and there only you just have to pay the fee in advance for the next 3 months to 6 months. And now, if you're not going to continue, it is going to hurt you instantly, right? Today only, because you have already paid. And if you're not going to be continued, your money has already gone. So this way, you can just make yourself hurt today only. So this will help you not to procrastinate over something and start today only. And the fifth one, it just says that you just have to start every single day in advance. If you have not gone through this book, Eat That Frog by the Brian Tracy. So in this book, what actually they say is you just need to start your day in advance. Before even you are going to the bed, you just have to write down at least 3 priority tasks which you are going to complete next day. And you are just going to start from that list itself. You always has to work from that list, and it has already been proven in Stanford University in one of the research that the goal which has already been written down has the more tendency, at least 90% of the chances to be accomplished than that of the goal which is completely just revolving around the head. Because suppose I'm going to do something tomorrow and I've just thought this, and maybe tomorrow itself I won't be able to remember it. I will be just distracted on something which is not even useful for me. And if I've already make one of the sticky note and just stick on the back of my laptop, so once I wake up, I have now the clarity that these 3 priorities need to be done first, and then after we'll have to focus on something else. And this way, I will be able to do these things first of all, without even wasting and getting distracted on something. So these are the way you could definitely implement in your way and in your life itself, and it will definitely help you way out of the problem. And you will be accomplished at least 90% of the chances that you are going to do the thing very faster and accomplish more in very less of the times. And definitely you have to go through this book itself if you have not gone through once. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Because even after this, you're going to implement the same as you have been doing the same. The regret which you are going to have after maybe first year, maybe after 2 to 3 years, and the pain which you are going to have with that regret is even worse and worse than what actually the pain of discipline if you could have now itself. Hope you will be able to implement those. Thank you very much for the time which you have invested in yourself. And definitely will see you very soon. Till then, have a nice life.